SevereMMA, I'm alongside Dean Garnett, and it's a few weeks out, but ACB coming up, and Dominic Warden's coming to rain on your parade a little bit. What do you think?
So he reckons. Fair play to him for wanting to fight. I know there was some guys who had records that got a lot more fights than Dominic, who were turning the fight down. 3 or 4 really high-ranked opponents, so fair play to him. He's a young buck, he's coming up, but he ain't going to rain on my parade, mate. Like I said, I've worked hard to establish myself as one of the top guys in the UK, and he isn't there yet. I'm still levels above, in my opinion. He's a good striker. He'll have a good ground game. I respect the team he trains with, you know, massively. But at the same time, I've got to get back to my old roots. I've got to be aggressive, and I've got to go back to what I used to do best, and that was just rough people up and make it ugly. I've fought a lot of grapplers on the trot now. Tobin, Toster, Magomedov, Leone. You know, they're all really high-level grapplers. So I worked a lot on my striking, and now it's time to really focus back on being a grappler a little bit, and the striking's there now, I feel, to a level where I can threaten Dominic on the feet. I'm probably going to hit harder than him, in my opinion. I can certainly threaten him everywhere else, so, you know, no, I don't think he's going to be pissing on my parade anytime soon. This is going to be a little wake-up call for him, and it's going to let him know where he's at.
Do you think the experiences you've had, you listed a list of names, one of them that jumps out to me, Magomedov, I mean, does he have that experience that you've got, and how much does that help?
We know he doesn't. We know he doesn't. You know what I mean? I've been training this morning with guys who've beat him. I know he doesn't have that experience. He has it in the gym with guys them level, but it's not the same. The guys I've been fighting are top 50 in the world the last few fights, like Magomedov, like Leone. This guy's not top 15 in the UK on paper. I know it means nothing, but you know, certainly, you know, there's a lot of gain in this fight for him. And I know a lot of people in my position that say, oh, I'm not fighting him, he's not ranked this and he's not ranked that, but I'm not one of them. Carl Prince will tell you, you give me a name, I don't even need to look at him, I just take the fight. So Dominic's no different. He's got 2 arms, 2 legs and a head, and it's my job to put a beating on him. I've learned a lot about myself these last 2 fights. I've learned not to respect my opponent's strengths. You know, you look at the Leone fight, you look at the Magomedov fight, both of them guys were on the back foot massively, and they were my fights to lose in the end, and it was me kicking myself. Both of them guys felt lucky to get the win over me, and that's the reality. And you know, what's the chances that that's going to happen 3 times? And it's probably not. I think what did allow them guys to capitalise on my mistakes was experience, and this is where Dom's lacking. So, you know, it's going to be a good night in terms of the fight and the show itself, but it's going to be a bad night for Dom in terms of results. It's time for me to get back to winning ways now.
So I think over the social media, I think I've seen something that ACB's put out saying, you know, it's going to be a long night for Dean Garnett. You don't know what you're getting in with.
Yeah, it's just a cliche comment, isn't it? It's easy said. Like I said, I have been fighting at world level now. I haven't won fight at world level yet, but at least I've been fighting up there. Although I lost those 2 bouts, I think what it showed is that I am that level. You know, I've been close to signing for organisations like the UFC twice now. I'm signed to ACB, one of the biggest promotions in the world. I've fought on Bellator, Cage Warriors. So I've got a lot of experience now on these shows. I'm wise, I'm 29 years old now. Dominic's 21. It's not like I'm 36, 37, and he's taking me out while I'm on my way down. I'm still on my way up. I'm still learning a lot about myself, and I'm still peaking physically, mentally. And again, I think a big one now is just don't be over tactical. That's what I've been in them last 2 fights. That's where I've cost myself. Maybe the same with Louis Toster too. I've got to just go in there, not really show much respect, and just do what I like to do, which maybe I haven't done as well as I should have in my last 2 fights. And you know, this is where I'm going to turn it around.
I remember when Cage Warriors in the day put out the bounties, and you went and hunted the heel hooks straight away. Is that the Dean Garnett we're going to see? Yeah,
I mean, you're still going to see me trying to bang. You're still going to see me throwing some flashy striking. You know what I mean? I want to be exciting on the day, but I have got solid fundamentals in the grappling. I have tightened them back up. I think, you know, what no one can argue with, takedown defence-wise, I've got some of the best in the country, if not Europe. So I've really worked on that for all these grapplers. That's in me locker now. I've tidied my offence back up on my wrestling, on my takedowns. I've sorted out the issues with leaving me neck in, but again, that came from working too much defence, not enough offence. So I've just found the balance a little bit now. I've realised I've got to focus on me and not my opponent. So, you know, I think whereas Dom see me having lost 2 fights, thinks it's the time to get me. I think he's got it wrong there. He should be thinking about it like the other guys who've gone, do you know what, he's just lost 2 fights that he was winning. He's going to be mean this time round. So, yeah, I think it's a bad fight on his part. He's saying it's a bad fight for me. How can you go from world level to fighting someone who's 5-1 and say it's a bad fight? Let's get real. You know, I'm not one bit worried about this fight. I'm just going to enjoy it now.
Dean, it's always a pleasure catching up with you. Best of luck in May 18th?
May 19th.
May 19th. Let's get the date right. ACB Nottingham, Dean Garnett versus the Black Panther, Dominic Warden. Thank you, sir.